Have you ever been in any type of accident or injury, whether it includes a car accident, trauma, or from overuse, and just haven't really been the same ever since? In this video, I'm going to explain why soft tissue work after any type of injury is so important for your recovery. So usually what happens with a trauma is an overstretched muscle will occur. So when that happens, the reaction phase takes place. So the reaction phase is 1 to 3 days. Acute inflammation will go to that injured area, as well as blood clot forming. Your body will actually reduce blood flow, so vasoconstriction, and then follow with a vasodilation to that injured area. So that's why you get the redness, the swelling, the tenderness, all in that injured site. So this is where a lot of people screw up and think that inflammation is actually a bad thing. The inflammation is actually a really good thing because it's going to help speed up the process, it's going to help fight infections and so forth. So don't think of inflammation as a bad thing during this phase. So when you overstretch the muscle, it's actually going to send a signal to the brain, danger. Why? Because it's actually stretching the nerve fiber as well. And then your body's going to think it's going to protect you, tightening everything up in that area to prevent any movement and further damage. So just a friendly reminder, if you are in this phase, stay away from ice. You want to promote the inflammation, and ice is actually going to decrease inflammation and decrease blood flow. So after you let your body do its natural healing after 1 to 3 days, next we're in the regeneration phase. So in the regeneration phase, this is the time where most people screw up because they think not moving it and immobilizing will actually promote better healing. This is totally wrong because during this phase, your body will lay down collagen. So eventually that collagen is going to turn into scar tissue. And if you don't know, scar tissue will immobilize your tendons, your muscles, your joints, any type of soft tissue in that area. So this is the time to actually move it, increase your range of motion, get blood flow to that area instead of just immobilizing it. And then imagine scar tissue buildup in that injured area as well as muscle spasms on top of that. So that kind of goes back in the first phase where muscle spasms in that injured area to help protect it from any movement. This is like a double whammy essentially. So this is where targeted manual therapy is very beneficial in this stage due to breaking up the scar tissue and the collagen, as well as releasing all the muscle spasms in that injured area. This is why people have problems after injury months or years later, because they never broke up the muscle spasms or the scar tissue in phase 2. They either just let it alone, let it heal, or just jump straight to exercise. So the last phase is the remodeling phase. This is the time to strengthen any damaged tissue and removing any compensational patterns. That individual may be standing different, walking or running differently to avoid pain. So this is the time to strengthen the eccentric or lengthen muscles to reduce the chance of injury.